Hello, awesome lady bosses. This is Benita Walker coming to you from benitawalker.com. And today's topic is about blogging. We are on day 17 of Grow Your Business Challenge. And part of growing your business is creating and maintaining a blog. All right. So, why blog? Blogging is one of the single most important things that you can do for your business that's going to increase traffic to your business and people on your email list. It's another thing that you're going to have to be consistent about. That means if you're going to do it daily, you're going to have to do it every day. Do it every other day or twice a week. Whatever you choose, just be consistent with that. Make sure you're providing valuable and relevant content to your target market. Providing relevant content will take knowledge, so you're going to have to read and read a lot. You're going to have to watch videos, listen to audios, personal development type things, marketing, articles, any topic that you think will interest your readers and keep them coming back for more. The more you learn and share in your blog, the more you're going to be setting yourself up to be considered the authority in your niche. Some things are going to happen as you start blogging. You're going to become a better writer. Writing, just like any other form of communication, is going to improve with practice. You will become a better thinker because you're going to dig deep into the subject matters that you write about. You meet new people. The blogging community is friendly, they're encouraging, and they're genuinely cheering for you. Okay, they want you to succeed. Of course, you can make money with this, but you're going to have to learn how to monetize your blog in order to do that. I'm only touching the bare minimum here. So monetizing the blog does take a lot of learning and training, okay? Research that too. You're going to inspire others. As a blog writer, you're going to introduce a topic that you feel is significant and meaningful. And you're going to take time to offer your thoughts on the topic. And then your readers get to respond. And they may have a totally different perspective, something that you've never even thought of. Having fresh eyes on your work and differing point of views thrown your way is going to help you become more well-rounded in your mindset. And you're going to become more comfortable getting your name out there in the public. That's the main thing you want to do, is get comfortable getting your face and name out there, okay? I know a lot of you are short on cash when you're first starting out, so you're going to be looking for something that's free, but I do not recommend the free blogging platforms like WordPress.com. Remember, it's .com, not the .org. .org I highly recommend. But WordPress.com and Blogger.com and others like them, a lot of times these platforms reserve the right to pull the plug on your blog whenever they want to. Okay, they can shut you down. It could also be against their terms of agreement if you're trying to create a site for profit. So you got to read the fine print before you go into one of those types of freebie blogging platforms. And if you're not real techie, you can go to bluehost.com. They have a Weebly blog, and they also have a plug-and-play WordPress blog, okay? You can also use someone like Wix.com or Webs.com, WEBS.com. I've used Webs. I've not used Wix. So Webs, I highly recommend, all right? You're going to need a domain name. That's going to be your blog's website address. Since you're branding you and not your company, you're going to choose a domain name that includes your personal name. For example, I'm choosing benitawalker.com. So you will choose yourname.com. Remember, you should not be branding your company, because if your company name is what gets out there, two things can happen, because the first thing the person's going to do is Google the company name. And when they do, one of two things will happen. They're going to read a lot of negativity about it because there's negativity out there about everything. And then they're going to be turned off. Or they can read it and decide, okay, this company is for me. But instead of going with you, they're going to look for one of the top producers in the company and sign up under that person because they feel that they can learn a little bit more from a top producer. So you really want to make sure you put yourself out there. All right. Where do you get your domain name from? I've purchased mine from GoDaddy.com. I pay about $22 a year because there's several services that I ask for. I believe they have domain names for as low as $5 a year. Remember, this is a yearly fee. It's not a monthly fee, so it's fairly inexpensive to get started with a domain name. Now, what is your blog going to be about? Your blog can be about your company, products, personal development, how to market on the internet. You name it, it's totally up to you. But when you first start out, make sure your blog is focused on allowing other people to get to know you, okay? At the same time, you're going to be providing value, but you're always trying to get them to know you as a person. Always remember, people join people, not businesses. Now, where will you get your content, this valuable content I keep talking about? Remember all that reading I mentioned and listening and watching videos? Okay, you're going to take good notes and revamp that information into a blog post. Now, you can copy and paste content, but let's say you copy and paste from a reputable source such as entrepreneur.com or Forbes.com. Always link it back to the original source so that you're not accused of plagiarism. These companies don't mind you using their material, especially if you link the article back to them. So you might want to do a summary of the article and say if you want to see if you want to read the full article, you can find it here and give the link that links back to the original. You need to monetize your blog with ads and banners and affiliate marketing companies that you're associated with. An example would be I currently am an affiliate with a company that's about to launch an interactive sports app. I put that information and the link to my sports app at the bottom of all of my blog posts. So people are going to click on your ads and your banners, and they may opt into your list. So your blog is another way to build your email list. Here's something that's so important. I really want you to pay close attention. Proofread. 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 Okay, proofread before you publish. Oh, I cannot stand to see a blog that is so poorly written that I don't even want to read the rest of it. Use spell check, use dictionary.com, use thesaurus.com so that you can learn new words and put some interesting words in your blog post rather than having it come out to be something boring. You want to stay authentic, but try to use some better words sometimes. Know the difference between your, Y-O-U-R, and your, Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. That is a pet peeve of mine. The apostrophe R-E is a contraction. It stands for R as in A-R-E, okay? So if you can separate the two words and it says you are and it fits, then it's the apostrophe R-E one. If it doesn't fit, if the you are does not fit in your sentence, then you need Y-O-U-R, okay? Not the apostrophe. Okay, use an image with every post. You can use images found on the internet, but I want to caution you. You need to research what is considered fair use, what is considered Creative Commons, and what is public domain. These are the only images that you can use without permission, but there are certain rules that apply. So research that information. You cannot use copyrighted images without the artist or the photographer's permission. Make sure you ping your blog, ping, P-I-N-G. You're going to you're letting the search engines know that there's new content on the web. So they're going to send their crawlers or their spiders out to your blog to read it. And when certain keywords are entered by a person using the internet, your blog post will be one of those that show up. You can use a couple of different companies to create a ping. It's pretty simple to do. They usually have very easy to follow tutorials on their website. But one I know of is pingler.com and another one is twingly.com. Also, if you have a WordPress site, there's a plugin called WordPress Ping Optimizer. Either way, you want to put a ping on your blog so that the search engines can start reading your blogs and categorize you and put you somewhere where people who are looking for your keywords can find you. Sharing. The name of the game is exposure, and you want to get eyeballs on your blog post. Put your social media icons on the blog post. Make sure you post it on your Facebook wall. Tweet it as well. You know, you've got to get out there. Put your material out there on social media. Last and certainly not least, always end your blog post with a strong call to action and ask your readers to comment and tweet your blog post. At the bottom of every blog post, you should have your smiling face, all right, photo of you, your name, and your business phone number, and a link to your Facebook fan page, okay? You should also create a link or an opt-in box to send them to your freebie, and that's going to help you with creating more emails, adding more emails to your email list. Now, I know there's a lot of information out there about blogs and blogging. This is just the tip of the iceberg. It's just to get you started, okay? And you will learn as you go along. So good luck blogging, and I will see you on the next video.